Support for this podcast comes from listeners and St. Alphonsus Health System, a regional network of hospitals, clinics, and care providers. St. Alphonsus offers comprehensive healthcare services to individuals and families throughout the community. More information about services and locations is available at stalphonsus.org.
From Boise State Public Radio, this is The Connector. It's Idaho's Daily News. Good morning. I'm George Prentice. This morning, we will talk about gas prices. They are already too high, but we'll tell you what will trigger even higher prices in the weeks to come. And we'll preview one of the most unusual but popular festivals in our region. It is Wednesday, the 8th of October, and here we go with today's stories. The Idaho State Police is struggling to hire troopers in north central Idaho. Earlier this week, it announced it would extend a deadline to apply for any open position. Julie Lucata tells us more.
At full capacity, District 2 in Lewiston should have 21 troopers on staff. Right now, it has 4. ISB Sergeant Travis Height says the district is the smallest one in the state.
And so to lose, 5 or 10 troopers, we've lost more than half of our force just in the last year.
Height says the agency has been slowly losing staff to retirement and promotions, but recently many have moved to Washington State Police, which offers more competitive salaries only a few miles down the road. To fill the gap, troopers have been coming in from other parts of the state.
Because our region is the one most decimated by the loss of troopers.
Height says he doesn't know how many years it will take to fill up all the open positions. The ISB is accepting applications until October 17th. The next training academy will start in January. Julie Lucata, Boise State Public Radio News.
Gas prices in Idaho remain well above the national average. This morning, the average price of a gallon in Idaho is $3.48. That is nearly 36 cents a gallon higher than the national average. Some of the most expensive prices are being reported in Boise, Custer, Camas, Valley, and Blaine counties. Now, we're being told that across the region, prices are expected to spike even higher, and that is linked to a fire at a refinery in California, as Yvette Fernandez reports.
The fire hit the massive Chevron refinery in El Segundo last Thursday. While the fire is out, the refinery remains offline. And that's sending shockwaves through the gasoline market and is pushing prices up beyond the state. Patrick DeHaan is with Gas Buddy, an online service that tracks oil and gas prices.
We are already seeing a slight impact. Nevada's gas prices up about a penny a gallon today to about $3.86 for a statewide average.
Prices could also rise in Idaho and portions of New Mexico, he says. The refinery fire may affect prices for several months, potentially as much as 15 cents a gallon. DeHaan says imported Asian gas could help keep prices down, but was unsure if and how tariffs may factor into the equation. For the Mountain West News Bureau, I'm Yvette Fernandez.
In the Sun Valley region, the highlight of the early fall season steps off today as urban meets rural, literally. And over the next several days, some 1,200 sheep and their herders will be taking over downtown Ketchum.
Well, I would say that the Trailing of the Sheep Festival is something that you've likely never seen before.
This is Laura Drake, director of the Trailing of the Sheep Festival. Beginning today, there are 30 festival events over the next 5 days, attracting nearly 25,000 visitors, and it's a pretty big economic impact to the community.
7.6 million. We just had that done recently. We're very proud of the positive economic impact that we make in our community during our festival week.
Indeed, sheep were the centerpiece of the community's livelihood 150 years ago.
Sheep were here before this was a ski town. Mining came first, then the sheep, and then the recreating. And so what our festival exists to do is keep the history and the stories alive and then continue to celebrate the sheep industry, the ranchers, the herders, the families, the land that is part of all of these stories.
Festival headquarters open their doors today in Ketchum. Dozens of events over the next few days, all leading up to the Trailing of the Sheep right through the middle of town. And that is today's episode of The Connector. I'm George Prentice. We'll see you back here come Thursday. And you can always stay in touch with the news by checking out our website, boisestatepublicradio.org. Tell your friends about The Connector. They can find it anywhere they find their favorite podcasts. And for now, to you, thanks for listening.
Sources and methods, the crown jewels of the intelligence community. Shorthand for how do we know what's real? Who told us? If you have those answers, you're on the inside, and NPR wants to bring you there. From the Pentagon to the State Department to spy agencies, listen to understand what's really happening and what it means for you. Sources and Methods, the new national security podcast from NPR.